What is up, Sideways fam? Welcome back to the channel. We got the blue mk4 on the lift right now. I'm gonna go ahead and run you through what we're doing and what this video is gonna be about. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. So this is where we left off last time. Turbo stuff is all pretty much done on this side. I do need to get the wastegates on, and we're gonna be doing that right now. I'm gonna be walking you through the precisions. We're gonna get the downpipe on. We're gonna hopefully get the mid pipe on and get his Tomei exhaust on, possibly today. I do have to go ahead and just do some last minute, real quick, putting on his radium little fuel attachments to make it look pretty underneath the car. We still need to do the auto to 5-speed conversion. That's still going to be in this box because the car is auto, USDM left-hand drive. It was an NA auto car. A couple other small things. I'm not going to quite go over it in the box too much or kind of drag too much. I do need to finish the intercooler piping on this side of the car. We do need to get the power steering line out, both of them, and we're waiting for the Powerhouse Racing reservoir. The one that he got did not fit, so your economy style Powerhouse Racing power steering tank is not going to fit. You can see right here, I mean, just you can already hear it already hitting. Anyways, this economy style power steering reservoir is not going to fit. You can see even just when I set it in, it does kind of fit in there, but it's not going to give us enough room to get the fittings on. Not going to give us enough room for pretty much anything. So we're going to have to get the billet one. The billet one is a little bit narrower. I will show you on Eddie's car later, or we'll wait for it to go ahead and come in. Pretty much everything on the firewall and everything else is pretty much done. So it's going to look pretty much like this, guys, except for the fact that we will have a downpipe and wastegate sticking out. We still need to get the dampener. We're still waiting for the fluid dampener from. We do need to go to the auto parts store. We need to get a new upper radiator hose. We do need to go ahead and put new plugs in it, get the valve covers torqued down, put the top cover on, just get it all finalized and finished today. I'm hoping I'm going to have enough time. I only have about maybe 4.5 hours to get everything done. So let's go ahead and run right into it. So we are working with the precision wastegates today. These are 44 mils. I'm not a big fan of the flanges. I'm not a big fan of the clamps. These are kind of a little bit different. I am a very, very firm believer in Turbo Smart. I think it's a lot easier to use. In this case, Powerhouse Racing sent us the wastegates, and they have all the springs in them. If I was to look inside of here, you can see there's multiple colors. So you can't even push down on the bottom of the wastegate because of how, you know, how gnarly it is. We're not trying to put 36 pounds through a gate, out just the gate on base pressure. So we're gonna have to open these up. We're gonna have to pull the springs out, set it for like a 14 pound, maybe an 18 pound spring setup in it. I gotta get them bolted on. We'll see how difficult that's gonna be. Sometimes you do need 2 people to do it. So let me get all this done. He has the screamer pipes, he has a down pipe. We gotta get all that stuff bolted in and done today. Hopefully get the exhaust system done. That would be great today. So let's go ahead and jump right into this. Alrighty, so we are underneath. Got the beautiful titanium Tomei exhaust going on. The adapter actually fit really, really well. They got the straps already on. Got the Powerhouse Racing mid pipe already in. All the way to the down pipe. We already put the wastegate tubes in. Don't know if you can really see, but one here, one exiting over here. Kind of hard to see up here, but anyways, I'm gonna get up top and show you the rest of the stuff. Definitely my least favorite part is having to do this stuff by yourself and having to get under the dash to get all the pedals in, but manual brake pedals in, that's all done. We're getting the clutch pedal in with the granite set right now. Let me go ahead and finish getting underneath here and getting all the nuts and everything bolted in, and then I'll go ahead and show you guys the engine bay. So as we can see, we're looking really, really good. Went ahead and painted the intercooler black, painted all the rest of his piping black to match his Powerhouse Racing powder coated stuff, so everything matches nicely. Got that beautiful Powerhouse Racing, I believe it's a 6-inch intercooler already up and in. Intercooler piping is all done and pretty like how we typically do it. Radiator hoses in. We went ahead and already put in our brand new plugs and our brand new wires, as you can see in there. I don't want to have any kind of misfire or any issue with that, so I just went ahead and got some NGK premium wires. Turbo stuff is all finished. Intercooler piping is all on. Already ran the vacuum lines for both wastegates. Top wastegates here. Bottom wastegates down there. Screamer pipes from Powerhouse Racing fit perfectly. The down pipe is all up and in and set up. Looks really, really good. Beautiful, all 4-inch. I'm very, very interested to see how this is going to all end up working out versus what we normally do. We usually always run 3-inch. I still need to run some fasteners for the harness. We have the vacuum line for the map sensor already running the intake manifold. Everything under the intake manifold is bolted in. We got all the fuel lines, injector stuff already all hooked up. feed and return line. The fuel pressure regulator I already made the bracket, as you can see in the last video. All the vacuum lines are hooked to the intake manifold as well for brake booster, fuel pressure regulator. Have an extra vac port for a blow-off valve later on when he wants to go ahead and do that. We've already gone ahead and put the radium fittings in the valve covers for both sides. So we'll be installing the catch can, which is in the box, I believe, right there, waiting to get installed. I do need to do a little bit of trimming on the harness over there to make it all fit. He has the economy, or like Gen 2 one. It's a smaller one. I haven't used it before, but he does have a line kit in the boxes over there that we're gonna have to kind of see how it's all gonna work out. They do typically do a 12AN attachment for all their stuff, so you would have to drill out and basically TIG weld on the valve covers. I usually always go to a 10AN, just put an adapter and put it all in. We'll go over that later. I have the BTI hooked up. The interior is still a mess. I have not gone ahead and cleaned that up yet. Maybe we'll do that in a separate video or whatnot. But the interior is still all completely torn apart. We do need to put all the dash stuff back together, put the BTI in there, and everything else. But there is still some cleanup in the back and in the car that we're gonna have to do, along with putting in his shifter, bezel, and a couple other small things making the cuts. As far as the fuel system goes, we have the relays just sitting back here in the back, and all the stuff is hooked up to be able to at least be able to fire this thing up today. So I will get back with getting you a finished, view of that when it is done. Maybe tomorrow. I'll have the interior and everything back together, and the car will look more like a car again. To not be talking about it too much, like I said, brackets are in. We are going to be picking up our cooling panel and our race panel for in between the radiator. That's going to be coming in too, like Eddie's car for the Powerhouse Racing stuff. Want to make it look really pretty. So we need to wipe the whole entire bay down, put a little bit of primer down here at the bottom so you can get rid of that rust and not have that get any worse than it already is. But we're all good to go. So basically, Danny's going to come in. He's going to plug into the EMU black on the floor. We're going to be able to monitor and see everything on the BTI here for now. So when he's in the car, up there, whatever, you'll be down there. You'll be able to see what's going on, and we'll be able to make sure oil pressure's good, coolant temp's good, everything's working and functioning properly. Hopefully turbo heads and primes and everything else will be good to go. We'll go ahead and get all... We just got the whole shifter assembly together. I still need to finish tightening the shift knob down. I've already gone ahead and pulled the cluster apart. All the stuff's over there. I've just done the bypass. If you want to learn how to do this, I have a video on YouTube that you can go ahead and watch. But real quickly, let's go ahead and just give it a quick whirl, see if it worked. Hopefully I don't need to do this again. The cluster should, basically on the tach, it should bounce now, because we didn't have a tach before because the car was automatic. You can see right here it was auto. Let's see if while it cranks and starts. Okay, well, tach works now. So one part done. Let's go ahead and get the cluster back together and get the dash back together and get the BTI back in place. Alrighty guys, so we're in the Supra. I'm gonna see right now if his fuel gauge works, because you were getting a gas light. You see it coming on right now. Car started to kind of have a little bit of like a miss almost. So I'm pretty sure he's low on gas. He did drive the car from Bakersfield. So what we're gonna do right now is we're gonna make sure that needle goes all the way up. I've already gone and gotten some 91 octane we're gonna go ahead and put in right now. So just wanted to have a quick little video of this, even for the customer, so we can just show that his hanger assembly is working. I'm gonna pop the trunk in a second if we have an issue, and we'll go ahead. So as we can see, it did go up, so it is working. Some of these level units do end up reading a little bit slightly lower than what a factory gauge was, but I mean, it is a modified hanger, so it is what it is. We're checking everything else, making sure everything else is gonna be good. Got okay fuel pressure, everything else is cool. We got the AFR. This is all base map stuff going on. Oil pressure looks okay for starting to warm up. Gonna make sure we got no leaks, and then we're gonna get basically just wiped everything down, get a quick little TikTok video done, and get on the dyno. Alrighty guys, so as we saw, she is up and running. Danny just left. I'm gonna go ahead and just try to finish the car. I'm gonna do the editing right now and see how much time and how much space I have to actually get this video completed. If not, we'll go ahead and incorporate that in the next video. So let me see what's going on. For now, I'm gonna go ahead and end the video. Maybe use this segment, not use this segment, but until next time guys, peace.